Well, guys, I'm going to close by telling you this. I'm going to close by sharing with you my story. And the reason I share with you my story is because there's a lot of times when I was a young man your age, I wish somebody had shared with me things that I'm fixing to share with you. And I'm saying that because initially I told you this game was a non-natural game. It's a non-natural game. It takes a different individual to play the game of football. It takes a different person. And I say different because initially when we came in here, I told you there's nothing natural about this game. There's nothing natural about getting knocked down and having to get up and go get you some more. And then you get knocked down, and you get up and you go get you some more. You get knocked down and you go get you some more. And I'm going to tell you something, fellas, that's what life will do to you. Life will knock you down. But because you played this game and you understand what it takes to succeed, to respond to adversity, to get up when it's not going good, to dust yourself off, and to go try again, that's what it's all about. Life, fellas, in the game of football. The game of football. I'm not talking to you about the National Football League. I'm not talking to you about being a Division I player in the SEC. I'm talking to you about using football as a vehicle for an education and a chance to go change your life. I'm not a glass half full guy. I don't believe in that mentality. I'm not going to stand up here and tell you that less than 1% of Division I college football players play in the National Football League. I'm not talking about the National Football League. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about using a game that you play with passion, that taught you how to respond to adversity, to use as a vehicle for a chance to go get an education and a chance to change your life. Every one of you go graduate from high school, man. Go graduate and there'll be a big stage up there. They'll go across there and hand you a diploma. And the minute you get that diploma, fellas, and you walk down that stage, life is never the same. It's never the same after that. It will never be the same again. And I say that because you look across at your graduating class. Some of them are going to go get married, start having families. They got to go to work. Some of them are going to go on to work. Some of them will take their ass to jail. Life. That's what I'm talking to you about. Talking to you about getting an education, men. Talking to you about the next stage of your life. And I'm talking to you about using this game because you played this game as a vehicle to go get an education and to change your life. I'm going to humble myself. I do this all the time. Eric Richards loves this. I went to school at the University of Texas. I was pretty much born and raised in Austin. My dad was an Air Force pilot. Traveled around the Texas area, Big Spring, Del Rio, Texas. My dad taught pilot training. Most of my life I was spent in Texas. But I finished, my dad retired and I finished at Austin Anderson High School. And I was recruited as a baseball player and a football player. I could have pretty much gone anywhere in the country. But I chose to stay at my hometown school. I chose to go to school at the University of Texas, my hometown. I get on campus my first semester, and Tuesday night was supposed to be study hall night. On Tuesday night, I had some friends that wanted to go over to the keg for a barbecue and beer. Wednesday night, I was supposed to go to study hall. I had some friends wanted to go to the Delta Chi Mixer. 50,000 students at the University of Texas. Over half of them are women. I'll do the math for you. That's 25,000. 10% of them are absolutely beautiful. 2,500. I got to school at the University of Texas. I didn't try to have one girlfriend. I tried to have 2,500. Great, right? I've got to do that fork in the road. I didn't have somebody tell me this. That fork in the road was study hall or the Delta Chi mixer. Study hall or the late party. Study hall or the Thursday night happy hour. Chasing the 2,500. I get on campus the second day, they call it the 40 acres. I'm sorry, this is the first day of the second semester. And I open up the school newspaper. I'm riding the bus across campus, 40 acres. I open the school newspaper and across the top, Smith makes a .9. A .9 GPA! Embarrassing! How you embarrass your family? You embarrass your teammates? Embarrassing! .9 GPA. I had two choices. Two choices I had. Quit or get up, because I'd played this game and I knew what it took to get off the ground. Not good for me. Good because I know what it takes to play this game. Good because I know how to respond to adversity. Good because what this game taught me. Took me 5.5 years to graduate. 5.5 years because I made a .9 the first damn semester. Because I didn't go to study hall. So I got to that fork in the road and I had people taking me this way. I got to that fork in the road and I had people taking me that way. And I didn't have somebody tell me. Let me tell you something, man. Two people be the most important people you'll come across in your life. Your parents and the people, your high school coaches. The people that coach you in this game. In this unnatural game. Unnatural. You know why it's unnatural? Hell, I'm watching that basketball game the other night, and that Russell Westbrook, he makes a little wrong step, and he strains his groin. He lays his ass out there on that floor. Yeah, what a great athlete he is. Great athlete, the hell of an athlete. He ain't tough enough to play this game. He couldn't play football. I'm telling you right now, put it on Twitter, I don't give a damn. He ain't tough enough to play this game. That's why we have respect for guys that play this game. That understand the passion that it takes to play this game. That understand how it's unnatural to get off the ground and to go get you some more. Go get you some more, man. That's how we approach it as coaches. That's how you approach it as players. And I'm sharing with you fellas, I don't know when the fork in the road is going to come for you. I don't know when that's going to happen. I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is, when that fork in the road comes, just stop and ask yourself, what would my parents want me to do? And what would my high school coaches want me to do? And fellas, you'll have the discernment to succeed in the game of life. Go get an education and change your life because you played this game. Man, hopefully we've left you with a little piece of us this weekend here. I'm going to tell you that I appreciate the effort that you put forth this weekend to play an unnatural game, and I'm going to give you a hand because I appreciate it. In closing, man, I know each and every one of you wants to spend a few minutes with the coach. They want to spend a few minutes with you. Please be patient with us and let's work through that process